We now return to SimCity 4. Okay. So I sort of have an idea now of what we're going to do here. So let's put in a bunch of temporary infrastructure here so that we can actually get started. Just put this way out here. And then we're going to need some water. We don't actually need the water right now, but whatever, we're here. Just gonna put this here, it'll be fine. Water pump. Put it right there so we can actually get that powered. Right. That'll all be moved in time. What we're gonna do now though. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. Probably going to push that for some commercial zoning down in here. Let's go ahead and I want to do something like that for our setup here. Because we're just going to continue on here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Creating the shell, future density. May as well just have all of these be roads right off the bat. Okay, so there. Did I have these wrong? I think I may have had these wrong. There, so actually it's that one. Alright. Okay, I guess I can go ahead and put industry out there. It's a very long way for them to get there, or we could have it come over here. Let's go ahead and plop it out there. So let's finish up what we got here first. Take that all the way out here if we're going to power this industry. Is anything even going to go on that side? Not going to be very much if it is. No, because that is where that is coming in. So really would be more optimal for me to just put it up the side rather than underneath the road. Down the road. Fine. Guess we can have it connect all the way over here. as well. Push that up. Now, I mean, given where this is, having these probably would make more sense. The actual road. This doesn't go anywhere, right? Yeah, actually that would split into that one, which it could do. It'd split into that one, and then it would split into this one. I don't think there's enough room here to really justify any kind of expansion into this region. This one, on the left side, still connects. Thing is, I'm not in the right place at all. Thing is, that's a one-way street. No, it's not. The one-ways go in the middle. Okay. Got that there. So go there. So let's look at That's not right. But then this one's probably just going to end up being a very large area here, which is going to be somewhat problematic. No, we can still do this. I just got to be real funky about how it works out. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I learned some tricks about how to mess with this, because if you just pull... Oh. Never mind. Never mind. It works anyway. So it must only be on the avenues that you can't do this. Okay, well, whatever. For future reference, anyhow. Okay, that's probably enough early on. Let's get big long wire. Does this go over? It does. It do. Well, I mean, it has to be this way, unless I had like a cut through here. It has to be that way. Anyway, I don't like it. I don't know what else to do with it. Unless we maybe cut this into a loop. Yeah, whatever. Oh, we'll figure something out here. Maybe I can do like a plaza center here, and then these can be nicer, but they won't be nicer for right now. So, medium industry. Let's just do some of this. Now, where is the pipe? Okay. I come across from there. No, we'll just do one in the back too. It's redundant and wasteful, but no. So, whatever. Okay. That's all that. It's gonna be a very long drive, very long commute to get to that. Let's go ahead and set it to go. And whilst we're waiting for everyone to move in, we'll just continue shenanigans here. Fill in as many people as we can. else we're waiting on a little bit of that. Here, start mapping things out. We want the Grand Station here eventually. Let's see if that's a 3 and that's a 3. I want some kind of park area up in here. So it matches into that. How did I want to do this? Because I figure maybe that'll be one side. So that's 1, 2. We'll have another one here for that road there. Probably have an avenue up here somewhere. And I think the way I've got this laid out, no, I don't know. The roads are not going to match up nicely, but I can adjust some things. I was messing with it, and I guess I should have saved it while I was messing with it. Oh, look at this. We're full already. Okay. Why don't we pull that rail down? So I don't forget myself. Yeah, see, so like having a station, well, like having a station here would actually fit very nicely. Why don't we just do it for the look of it? But I don't think the game will calculate that. One, because like there's here, they just go off on their delivery, and two, they can get on the highway. So having a little cargo station here doesn't really do anything. What we actually need this rail for is stations for passenger to get people to their jobs. In which case, we're actually probably going to have to push that back just a little bit. Because it doesn't give me the right amount of space. But maybe just in the areas I can bend it back and then bend it forward around it. Worry about that later. Obviously we do not have a connection. And that's something else to think about too. If I'm going to have this centralized area here with the monorail, and then pull it off, where does it come out? So if we look at it like in Minorton, it goes out and then it does a little loop. But if I'm going to have like the Grand Station here, I kind of want passenger stations around here to get people to here. We might even break this off and have a loop come up in here into a neighborhood so that, you know, everyone can make their way across. It's going to be like this industrial sector that's not going to have that, but in theory, if this is sort of our high-tech center, or becomes such, then we're going to have like the nicer apartment stuff over here anyway. So that's not going to be too much of an issue. Alright, surprisingly, we've actually filled in quite a bit of demand for commercial. We'll continue on with that, I guess. We need 1,500? 1,500 to get demand for medium. Kind of surprised we're not seeing more people fill in here. Well, let's go ahead and cram this. I think I will use a reductive method of adding stuff, remove housing, apartments, whatever, and then put in parks and such as I need, rather than save room for them. We're missing a connector there. this city is just going to be too big. And then I'm just going to have to basically force in things that don't match up to this. So I've already got this idea of the grid and how far it's going to extend. How far its rules are going to go. Out of power? What the hell are we... Oh. It's not out of power, it's that it doesn't have any power. It's okay. Okay. Let's... There. That anticipates the station right there. As will... that. Just a little bit. Okay, cool. I think that'll work out. Four, 5, 6, 7. 4, 6, 7. 2, 3, 6, 7. So that's actually where we're looking at that. I get kind of nervous when soundtracks start playing songs I have not heard. We will not be listening to City Skylines anymore, for example, because like, the entire video has now been eviscerated because of copyright claims. Which I don't recall having happened when I did the series of that game. So I'm not sure what has happened there. But yeah, it is no longer friendly to my videos, so we will not be doing that anymore. Commercials still filling in, still seeing lots of this. So I have to be careful here because I don't want to go too far. You know, I don't want this breaking the idea here of our streets. Should probably connect this. So we do that. Be missing out on a lot. I did a road there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, road. Okay, that, yeah. We'll connect up. Right there, that'll be great for traffic snarling. You got the intersection, and then you've got to wait for the train in multiple locations. Can't see that possibly going wrong. In fact, we're going to want multiple places to get on and off. So maybe as this comes close, we'll turn it down into a 1. End up reducing it. But for now, we have much more demand than we are providing for here. That's still within acceptable range. Gotta watch my money here. We're actually getting out of control on that. This doesn't look so bad so far. It's a smattering of dirty in manufacturing, but it doesn't actually look terrible. It is. It is bad. It doesn't look like it, but it is. Let's get into here. Ordinances. Let's already pose the clean air. I mean, that's kind of bad. It kills some demand for that, and right now, that's kind of what we have. You know, we don't have people who are educated enough to go into anything else, so we need to not mess with that. It'll be a process. This city is going to take a while. Get rid of that sign. What do we have for money anyway? Ah, we're doing plenty. Gotta spend money to make money. Especially in SimCity. It's anticipating some nicer houses out here, it looks like. This is probably where things are going to get crazy, because now we are breaking this up with an avenue which breaks up the pacing of the pipes. So now this won't stretch all the way over here. But we'll have to deal with that. Coming in here. So we got a ton. We've actually now got a lot of demand for some nice stuff. We feed this commercial demand while we're at it. I think maybe to like that first section. Yeah. Maybe not even that far. Because we can, yeah, you know what? Don't need that. We can get that in elsewhere. It is very, very interesting to see what moved in immediately for the regional demand, and now it's what we can actually sustain. It's abandoned due to low demand, I would imagine. I do want to get this first grouping in here, though. The first quadrant of the city done, so that we can add to it and move on. And actually, that's kind of where we're at. I think I want to kind of keep it going in sections. You know, so we'll make... damn it. We'll make a section of the city and spruce it up to the next level, and then as demand comes in for the other stuff, just push out. I think for a city this size, and for the project I'm having in mind for this, I think that's probably the only way that we're going to get this to function. Keep it manageable, just doing it in chunks. Mayor, house, already good. Well, so, oh, god damn it. A lot of the reward buildings are probably going to get rebuilt. Moved around a lot. And that's something I said was I would do cheats to just open all the buildings. And I might when it's something crazy. But I think there's also a little bit of a natural progression when you do things, I guess, the way you're supposed to. Okay, what are we at here? Sims need stations. Roads rule. Okay, let's get rid of those. No diplomas, shame of squandered power, Metro City lacks school. Okay, here's my dealy-do. Bigger schools, a big solution. Hey, we've also got the big school. Cool. There's the mayor's house, and now we've got the large elementary school. That's actually pretty great, because that'll take care of pretty much this entire area. And we can have our own separate one, but yeah, like, if I put it here, this gets pretty much this whole chunk taken care of, and that's a good start to the downtown. Okay, mayor's house, though. I'll need to find a place for this. This is going to be probably in the Heights. So it'll end up being moved. Actually, it could, well, I don't know. Like, it could go here. You know, we're seeing what will be sort of the end of the medium density, and then this will be like the, I guess, nicer area. Or maybe this area, I don't know. But anyway, for now, we just got to put this down. So let's put it in the downtown area, sure. And then that will open up the ability for me to taking some things out. So these sides, I'd kind of thought about juicing them up a little bit. So we'd have like, here's going to be the bus, metro, whatever. But I kind of want parks in places, and then, I don't know, maybe green space? The green squares? Or plaza. Plaza could work too. Actually, maybe plaza would work better. Like, what if we do something like that, and then kind of edge the side of it? I don't know, open grass areas. I also don't just want to spam it with plaza, but I don't know. Maybe I'll hold off on that for a moment. But we need to get a city hall, so that's not the right one, is it? No, it's throw money at it is the right one. Yeah, we'll hold off on that. High roller in town. You know what? I will go ahead and do this. I will put a casino in this town, seeing as how we're going to have like a beachfront area. I will not put it down right now. Actually, maybe now would be the time. When the town is relatively small and you still got reasonable police force coverage that could take care of it. Even though we don't have any police in town right now. I'm still pretty dedicated to the idea of making this town in sections that will have a different look and a different feel. So we'll have the high-rise downtown area, but then I want other sections to have a different feel rather than just the grid and all that. So we'll be looking at a section here and probably probably this whole section here, or that section. I'm thinking of maybe doing like a Springfield Simpsons kind of just random diagonal road going off the middle to kind of break some stuff up. That might be interesting. We will see. Okay. Factories bring in loot, but always pollute. Yeah. Okay, I think right now what we're being screamed at mostly is, well, obviously for a station, and a hospital, and a school. So I guess it is time to be doing that because she is upset with me. So, space probe finds rock and roll originated on Pluto. Where the hell there? Okay, this is as big as this gets. So we could put this one kind of down. I mean, I'm just thinking in future, like we want it to maybe match up along the waterfront here. I mean, we're going to have so many fire departments. I know this covers nothing, but, you know, I do want some of that covered, and at least then we'll have something down. Let's put this facing that way. Is it facing that way? Yeah. Okay. So we got that, and then we're going to need to have the hospital. Once again. Okay. I think we can maybe afford to have that there or across the street from it. Yeah, we'll save that as a commercial row. I'm just thinking in future these are going to be high-rise buildings, so... now... maybe... thinking about where the buses are going to be. There, it will be on this road. Why don't we kind of spruce up an area for it? Alternatively, I could just put it here, because then the bus would be there anyway. Bus lane. Okay, yeah. Put this right here. That kind of helps match it to the road anyhow. Alright. So we can put like plazas and whatnot around the area. Kind of make it look like a medical center. In fact, you would probably see a parking garage. And if I were to put the bus there and put the parking garage across the street from it, then I could have the hospital right there. Would not match up with it nicely, though. But maybe putting the parking garage here, they would go down to here. Try to make this the bus stop. Yeah, okay. Let's put that as a maybe. Put that down as a maybe. Right. And then, whoops, not done yet. We got a school to put down. We got a big old school to put down. Oh, did we also unlock the we unlocked the high capacity high school too? That's interesting. But yeah, for this, yeah, I'd say we put it right there. I think that might be commercial, so why don't we maybe move it up just a little bit? Yeah, right there. Is that the one? Sure. Because now, hold on. So if we're looking at like that. So once we get to here, let's see, this is the bus lane. So we're going to miss out on a bus stop in future. I mean, I can always add bus stops, you know, it doesn't have to be one thing together. So why don't we come in here? We will add in the larger playground. Medium, medium, medium. With a skateball court. There. And we'll just have that one house that hangs out there. Or turn it into, I don't know. Okay. Okay, pull out, let it go. See, we are pretty much done with that for now. We still need more jobs. I can see that this is probably going to be a little bit of an issue for a while. Just because the regional demand is not being met. So we could go dig into agriculture, but I think that's going to solve a lot of our problems here. So we do need another, perhaps, industrial area. Now, I was thinking of having the Grand Station here, because that's still sort of in the downtown area. That might actually make sense to have a little industrial park over here. I mean, if I was to take advantage of the train and the cargo rail, here would be the best spot, because it is far enough away from the edge of the map that it would be faster to put it on a rail and send it out of town than it would be to, say, drive to here and then go out that way or out that way. So like here, as an industrial... Okay. So I was saying, here, as an industrial area, we get to go. So maybe now I've figured out what I want here. Maybe I want a fire station. Actually, the fire station will go there fantastically. It does waste some space, but you know what? It fits right there. It works. Yeah, the idea of putting a cargo rail there, it would never get used just because, you know, I mean, look at this. They got short freight trips. It's because they're just taking it out there. They don't actually care. It's not simulated. Oh, that's the best spot for that, I guess. Okay. I mean, really, since this is elevated, there's no reason to make these like the only lanes. I'm sure traffic is abysmal on that. It's actually not. Traffic is not abysmal anywhere. In a town of 6,000 people, we don't have traffic problems. Okay. Well, it's interesting. What are you? Fire! Help the cats. Someone spooked a bunch of metro... Okay. Goes down the cats. I don't think any of these attach to anything. I guess we can... We will take it... You know what, let's scoop around here. We'll take it for the mayor rating and nothing else. Oh yeah, of course I'd be way out here. At least I've got 5 minutes to get there. Aim water. I think the one way is slightly faster. I think its speed is like 5 miles over what the other regular roads are. This was dumb. This way, I mean, if I am going to do this the natural way, using these missions to unlock stuff, we're going to run into the same issue as I did in River City, where I'm going to have to go 10 minutes across the whole city. It's going to be a pain in the butt. The siren thing just does not clear traffic. It is bad news. Oh, and especially with the cement mixers? Come on, get out of the way. It really doesn't help when they spawn right on top of me. What the hell is that? I think I'm on fire, too, by the look of it. I have to be real cautious here, because these the cement trucks don't care. Like, they don't care about anything. Get out of the fucking way. Cement trucks just exist. Ah! God damn it! There's no point in having the siren on. This game doesn't know what to do with it. Half the time, people just get in your way. And since we're about to die here, I think we should probably just not. All that for negligible results in the ratings there. Fantastic. Shady ambulance driver. Now, that's one we need, right? Exactly what I'm talking about. That's one thing. It'll go here. Eventually. You can throw money at it. That's exactly what I want. Get the center of the town ready. There's actually a lot of traffic here. I may want to end up putting in the bus stop system pretty early. Right. Now that we can at least put down. But I'm going to want to gussy this stuff up. City Hall right there. So why don't I actually put this down right now, what I had in mind for this. Large flower garden. Plaza. And then I guess 2 plazas. Yeah. With the space for a mayor statue right there. It's one of them anyway. One of the mayor statues. So this will leave me area for like the bureaucracy building. This will leave me area for the courthouse. I do want to do a lot more spacing for some beautification stuff and just make it look better. You know, like, I don't know, maybe it would be better to, well, I don't know, this is going to be kind of an urban school, I guess, given that this is going to be pretty dense around here. What was I actually thinking about this, maybe? Maybe it won't be. It's a lot of building, actually. I don't remember what my original thought for this was. Probably some high dense for sure. Up in here, and then medium dense to maybe there. Maybe we will make it go all the way out. I don't know. Boy, this is, it's really gone down, hasn't it? Okay, but we do have at least some more space being demanded. Let's see, so like the big skyscrapers, the big buildings get to be a 4x4. I think maybe even 5x5, but definitely 4x4. I don't know if I want to maybe anticipate that here or not. We can always rezone. Biggie. Just meeting its requirements there. Okay, we're already seeing some stuff here develop. Probably because we've got basic services. But if I'm going to go back to my square theory here, of the 3x3 super blocks, we're going to need to start seeing a lot more green space. At least some green space in every section. So that means a lot of that's going to get demolished at some point. Fire protection thin. What do we got here? Sims, look to the heavens. Oh hey, we got ourselves a temple. High capacity high school. Check. Flood of water buildings calls for high volume solution. Bigger schools, bigger crowding. Fire protection spread thin, we'll leave that. City water is full of filth. Already, huh? Already. Let's talk turkey about trash. Okay, we already got that an issue. Mayor's a player. Mayor rocks around here, where it's developing and we're not seeing the kinds of jobs come in for it. Okay. Good health. Okay. Cartographers take note. We've hit 5,000 people. We're now at 8,000. That was a while ago, I guess. Export deal. Pavement, so they would need new parks. Shame of squandered power. Yeah. Roads rule. Streets becoming endangered. Well, that'll be for a bit. It's going to be dense. Lights on, everyone's home. Yes, excess power. Parks and parks. Justice served up a new courthouse, which we have not put down yet. But yeah, so this little plaza is going to get going here. We're probably going to see, well, maybe just a lot. I would kind of actually like to mirror sort of the green space and then just fill in with trees as well. Not just spam plaza everywhere. So we'll see. You know, like we can come in here, like flower gardens to mark that up there, and get something going. the way they've designed this, you would think that they didn't anticipate you having big blocks. Like, this is clearly meant to be road here to match up the design on this. It's kind of weird. Okay, well, I think we're at a pretty solid start. Where are we at from money? Okay, so despite the fact that we have very expensive schools now, a very expensive school, and a hospital as well, okay, that could actually start using a little bit more funding, pushing it there a bit, but it's good. So, whereas these were abandoned because of the high wealth, we're now starting to see what medium wealth come in. That's good, because those basic needs are being met. So we must have had just regional demand for the high wealth stuff. We do have some small demand for offices, though. That's interesting. But yeah, I guess we'll maybe start developing this side, start getting the high dense area blocked out, and then we're gonna have to get into something. I could go spread the ag a little bit more, but I think we need to extend that strip. It really, I mean, you'd think, these provide a lot of jobs, but it's not a lot of jobs in the grand scheme of things. So you can't really have a small bit of industrial, but yeah, we definitely want this whole thing industrialized, and then we'll have to think about what other partial parks we can move stuff to. And maybe, it'd probably be best to have this along the edge just because of the whole pollution thing. I think I want to save that for airport. That's probably a best idea there. Especially since you can then get onto the highway if you really need to and get out here. Yeah. Well, we'll continue thinking about this and developing it as we go here. We're starting to see... Oh boy. Well, on the other hand, when these densify, they'll become pretty nice condos, I guess. So that's not too bad, all things considered. But I definitely think that we are now at a point where I need to put in some public transport early and get that going. So we'll probably continue this for a little while and go from there. So I'll end this one here. I'll see you next time.